AGOS, a prototype river resilience and community innovation district for flood-prone communities. Marikina has transformed disaster preparedness through strong public service and community participation. Yet recurring floods continue to affect riverside livelihoods and public spaces. AGOS builds upon Marikina's capacity through a permanent flood-adaptive district, integrating livelihood, ecology, public service, and emergency response. The proposal creates a civic gateway that reconnects surrounding neighborhoods with the river, while remaining accessible during ordinary and emergency conditions. A universally accessible pedestrian spine rises above projected flood levels, providing continuous movement between the city, community facilities, and evacuation areas. A shaded central courtyard supports everyday gathering while passive cooling. Rainwater channels and native planting improve environmental comfort and performance. AGOS provides flood-safe livelihood spaces where Marikina artisans can produce, display and sell footwear, bags, and locally crafted products. AGOS preserves local craftsmanship through shared workshops for leatherwork, bamboo construction, furniture making, and community-based product development. Digital fabrication connects traditional skills with new technologies, allowing residents to develop products and test modular flood-resilient building components. AGOS supports neighborhood food enterprises through a naturally ventilated dining hall that celebrates Filipino cuisine and overlooks the river landscape. AGOS promotes a circular economy by repairing bicycles, appliances, furniture, and livelihood equipment instead of allowing useful materials to become waste. The floodable plaza becomes a weekend market where modular stalls support small businesses, without permanently obstructing the river's natural overflow area. AGOS Tandem strengthens local food security through elevated vegetable gardens, supported by harvested rainwater, solar energy, and community-managed growing systems. The amphitheater supports performances and public gatherings, while its durable lower terraces safely accommodate temporary increases in river level. A constructed wetland slows and filters runoff, restores native habitats, and transforms flood infrastructure into an accessible environmental learning park. Permeable walking and cycling paths reconnect residents with the river while protecting drainage, vegetation, and the continuity of the floodplain. The environmental learning deck allows students and residents to understand rainfall, water quality, and changing river conditions through live monitoring systems. An elevated community clinic provides everyday health care and remains operational when flooding limits access to other neighborhood medical facilities. The learning hall supports training and community activities, then converts rapidly into temporary accommodation during floods and other emergencies. As heavy rainfall approaches, AGOS shifts from everyday community use to emergency readiness through a calm and familiar operational process. Modular stalls are dismantled while products and equipment move into elevated storage, protecting livelihoods before floodwater reaches the lower plaza. Roof channels, bioswales, retention gardens, and wetlands work together to slow runoff and temporarily accommodate increasing volumes of water. The command center supports local government coordination by monitoring rainfall, river levels, evacuation routes, healthcare needs, and community communication. Families enter through the dry elevated spine, where accessible ramps and trained personnel support children, older residents, and persons with disabilities. During flooding, the lower landscape safely accepts water while the elevated community hub and its essential services continue operating above it. The multi-purpose hall becomes an organized temporary shelter with sleeping areas, privacy partitions, charging stations, and clearly defined circulation. AGOS becomes a community kitchen where volunteers prepare warm meals, while relief supplies move through a separate and organized distribution system. A floating emergency dock connects rescue boats directly to the elevated complex, while continuously adjusting to changes in water level. Illuminated roofs, medical spaces, and emergency facilities demonstrate how AGOS remains safe, visible, and operational throughout the flood. As water recedes, washable materials, intact wetlands, and organized cleanup systems allow markets, workshops, and public spaces to reopen quickly. AGOS begins in Marikina as a working prototype that other flood-prone Philippine communities can adapt to their environment, culture, and needs. Designed for Marikina, adaptable for the Philippines, AGOS demonstrates that resilience is not only about surviving floods, it is about protecting livelihoods, maintaining essential services, and allowing community life to continue alongside water.